What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. That's right, y'all. It's your boy, the Options Boss, sliding up on y'all. I hope all is good. I hope you guys made some money today. And I hope you guys are prepared to study so we could be ready to make some money the remainder of this week. Now, with that being said, guys, I'm going to talk to you about a few things today. I'm going to talk to you about what we did in the paid options group chat. I'm going to talk to you about where the market is currently and what we can look for or reasonably expect going forward so we can be prepared on how to trade this market. Now, with that being said, you already know how I go. Veterans of the channel, go down below, like the video, drop a comment. Every time you do, your support helps my channel grow, and for that, I appreciate you guys so much. Newbies to the channel, if you're interested in the stock market, if you're interested in trading options, I'm your boy, I'm the Options Boss. I'm going to give you the game from A to Z and let you know how the thing go. What you need to do is you need to go down below, you need to subscribe to this channel, you need to click the notification bell, and you need to hit all notifications. And when you do that, YouTube is going to make sure you get these Get Money Jewels that I drop first things first, right off the press, so you can put these game plans and strategies right into play the very next day, soon as the market opens. Now, that being said, wow, what a crazy day today was, guys. Listen, the market will move on you fast. It doesn't necessarily have to take its time. You can lose 1% on SPY, QQQ, DIA, IWM real quick. And you can gain 1% real quick. It happens in a matter of moments. And today was no different. Today, we was in calls in my paid options group chat, and they were calls that we swung from the day before. So we were very fortunate with that. We was in Riot calls, we were in NVIDIA calls, we were in TTD calls, and all three of them popped major this morning. And I already knew my assignment was very clear. It was to make sure that I took profit very early in the morning in these positions. Typically, I like to kind of hang around and let it run up a bit. But today, I already knew to take profit. And once I knew to take profit, I knew to try to look for new positions for us to get in. And as I was looking for new positions to get in, the market literally dumped on its head. I mean, SPY lost 1% in a matter of 2 or 3 minutes. QQQ the same thing. DIA the same thing. IWM the same thing. And it dawned on me that I was glad that we took profit when we did. Because had we held those positions, those wins that we had, that turned out to be nice wins, would have been either small wins or would have been losses had we held. So that's why it was very important for us to lock in those profits and continue this start of this very good week so far that we're off to in the paid options group chat. And real quick disclaimer, if you are not in the paid options group chat, I tell everybody, if you are a new options trader, you definitely need to be in the paid options group chat. If you are a veteran options trader who don't have a lot of success trading options, you definitely need to be in the paid options group chat. Paid options group chat is only $55 for the first month and $105 each month after. It's a great deal considering the amount of money that we make in the paid options group chat. But with that being said, guys, I'm looking for plays, and as I'm looking for plays, I noticed the market dumped in a matter of about 2 minutes. It dumped so fast that we weren't even able to hop into puts, because by the time it dumped and you recognize things are dumping, you already right up on the next support area. So if you grab puts right there, what's going to happen is you're going to bounce off support and your puts are going to get hammered. So what I did not do is I did not grab puts just for the sake of grabbing puts. What I did was I strategically grabbed calls here and there, jumped in on Roblox, jumped in on Coin. I did get out of Coin for the paid options group chat before earnings, thank goodness, because earnings did dump. However, I jumped in on Coin, made a couple pennies there, jumped in on Roblox, made a couple pennies there, made a couple extra pennies on TTD. And all these are things that I was able to do while the market was falling. And the key for that is those particular stocks that I mentioned were showing strength even on a weekday. So that's why I felt comfortable getting in those positions and kind of letting them do what they did. And shout out to Amazon. I should mention them because we definitely made a couple pennies off Amazon today as well. But I say all that to say that basically that market, it just kind of took us right to that, right above that next support area. However, it didn't take us low enough that we could have jumped into some more puts going lower. But the market is trading weak right now. And this is the entire market. SPY, QQQ, DIA, IWM, everything. And SPY, DIA, and QQQ are trading weak for one reason as opposed to IWM, which is a separate reason. But they're trading weak because they're all at the top of their trend line. So what's happened the past few times that these companies, SPY, DIA, and QQQ have been at the top of their trend line, is they'll either go sideways or they'll move up really, really, really incrementally small, or they'll flat out just pull back. So right now, what I'm thinking is one of those three things are going to happen over the next couple days to a week, whatever the case may be. I'm thinking we're either going to go sideways in the market, or we're going to pull back in the market, or we're going to move up, but we're going to move up incrementally small. And when those three things are happening, when any of those three things are happening, it is very, 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 very important to not overtrade. And if you watch my channel at all, you know I talk about this so often. Guys, do not trade just to trade. You have to really have a purpose behind your trades. And I'm going to link a video up top where I spoke about that prior. But you really have to watch how you trade when the market isn't making big movements. So you got to watch how you trade. You got to watch when you enter trades. And that was one of the key things today. When the market dumped how it did, your first intuition is to just go and grab some puts. Find some puts and grab them. However, if you just overall doing that and you're not looking at your entry to see where's that next support level, you're going to find yourself in trouble. So there was money to be made on some puts around the market. We missed on Tesla. I wish I jumped in Tesla puts. But there was PayPal puts and things of that nature, that mRNA puts that really could have made you some money today had you hopped into them. Even UPST, even before earnings, they were dropping big today during the day. So there was money to be made during puts, but you couldn't just go buy a plethora of puts because you was right near that support area. So I told the guys in my paid options group chat, I said, guys, you know, we're gonna tread lightly here. We're not gonna go hard, because if you go hard on those puts right here in this area, the market's just going to kind of bounce back up, and then you're going to be looking at your puts wondering why you're not in calls. But it wouldn't go up high enough where you could really make that money on calls, because like I said, we're going to kind of tread lightly, move up incrementally if we're moving up at all over the next few days. So I'm really looking for us to be slow. I'm really looking for us to have to kind of time our entries with these plays and really be happy with securing profit, even on smaller plays. There were a couple plays today that I took profit on, and they were not triple digit wins. Usually all our wins are triple digits or beyond. But there were a couple plays today I took profits. The wins were double digits, and I was fine with that because it was a win, and the only thing it did was just add up to our spreadsheet to make the spreadsheet even stronger than what it's already been, where this week is already off to a great start. So you gotta watch it. You gotta make sure you're aware of what's happening. Like I said, it's SPY at the top of its ascending trend, QQQ at the top of its ascending trend, DIA is at the top of its ascending trend. Now, from what I see, QQQ is the weaker of the three, and DIA is the stronger of the three. However, none are completely strong right now, and therefore, you gotta trade very carefully. You gotta trade very responsibly, because if you're just out there trading just to trade, just because it's a trade day, that is the number one reason how people get clapped. That is the number one reason how people blow up their portfolios, is because you out there, you jumping in trades just because it's time to trade, and you're not really having a game plan on why you got in that trade, and you don't really know necessarily when to get out of the trade, because if all your trades are losing, you're going to want to wait for some of it to come back. It's almost like a human instinct, and that's what we have to avoid. So Don't be afraid to take small losses these next few days if you see something going a different direction than what you expected it to. Definitely don't be afraid to take a small win. Like I said, I did that a few times today. Kind of protected our investment a little bit. And at the same time made us a few extra pennies, which is nothing ever wrong with making a few extra pennies. Market is going to go sideways or up incrementally or even pull back. I'm kind of leaning towards pullback, but I'm hoping that it doesn't pull back. We still are in a time when the market is bullish, and I would like to see that bullish run continue on further. But here we are. So now that we know that, we have to prepare ourselves accordingly going forward. So I hope you guys really get the information that I'm saying and apply it to your trading. Guys, definitely ask about the paid options group chat. Don't forget, you could always, always, always be a boss with the options boss. And you already know, guys, I'm a holler when I holler.